What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Squid6, but you can call me Squid. Today we are running through some updates on the bike, and we're doing some really cool stuff later this week that I want to tell you guys about, so you can get ready for it. Potentially come out and meet me. Here's what we got going on. As far as the bike goes, we got some new upgrades to it. I've just been running through the bike. I've owned it for about 4 years now, and there were some things that needed to be changed. First things first, we had to change the chain. What we ended up doing is we went with a DID 530 VX3 chain and some super light sprockets. In the front, I went down one tooth. In the back, I went up one tooth. What that does is it changes the gearing ratio on the bike, so it has faster acceleration but a lower top end speed. And as far as my riding style goes, I do more back roads, twisties, some slower riding, but some better handling, and quicker acceleration is something that made sense to me. So I swapped out the sprockets and the chain. That was the first time I ever did that. It wasn't too bad, wasn't too difficult. I did have to get a chain breaker riveter tool, because on these, you know, a 600cc is not a bigger bike, but it's not a Honda Grom either, so you want to make sure that you get a rivet chain, not a master link, which is something that's a little bit, it's not as secure if you do the master link. So I had to learn how to do that. That was really cool. This is probably the best modification I've ever done to a motorcycle. As far as like feedback and feel, it's crazy different. I don't even know how to compare it if you're new to motorcycles, maybe coming from cars. I came from cars. I've been a car guy my whole life, but honestly, that has been the most incredible thing. The bike is so fast now, or it accelerates so quickly. So it changed a lot for me. Single best modification I've done to this bike, hands down, for sure. So that was really cool. After we did the chain, we needed some new tires. Before, I had some Dunlop Q5S tires, and I had them on there for about a year. They lasted about 4,000 miles, which I think is pretty good as far as aggressive sport tires go. Oh, we're getting pulled up on. How's it going?
See, I didn't know if you were broken down or what the deal was.
Oh no, I'm just making a YouTube video. Yeah, it looked like a good spot to pull over and just run through some stuff.
Our top brass called in, so
gotcha.
So were you almost done with the video? Or?
Yeah, I'm just wrapping some things up and then I'll get out of here.
Right.
Is that cool?
I'll give you about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that works, man.
It's kind of a big deal around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All these businesses around here.
All right.
Problem with it, but just go ahead and wrap up.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. Have a good day. All right, well, now we got to make this even quicker. That's totally fine. What a nice guy. So back to what I was saying, tires, as far as tires go, these are Q5s, so they're a softer compound. They've got a different tread pattern, and everything is been awesome so far. So I've only put about 75 miles on these tires, and you can tell by my chicken strips right here. So we're working on that. But as far as feedback and feel goes, tires have been fantastic so far. After we did the tires, it was time for brakes. I've got new brake pads in the front, new brake pads in the rear, and we went through and did a full brake flush on the system. That was my first time doing brakes as well. I've never done that before. I've never compressed calipers, so you gotta, like, when you take the old brake pads out, you gotta push them back in. I thought that was gonna be way more difficult than it was. It actually wasn't too bad. I was able to do it with a flathead screwdriver, get everything situated, but when I was doing that, that back tire gave me some trouble getting it back on. Sometimes they line right up and sometimes they don't. So you can head over to Instagram and check that video out. Instagram or TikTok. It's a pretty good video. It's actually not about the brakes, it's about the tires, but you can see what I'm talking about. We got all that stuff done. We also took out the passenger pegs. I never use them. I actually replaced the seat. I think they would have been a good tie down spot for what we're doing this week. I actually, I've been hearing some great things about a local guy out here in St. Louis, Eric, at Velocity Calibrations. And I hit up Eric and I was like, yo man, I got something coming up. I got this event coming up. I want the bike dialed in and tuned. I want to tune the suspension so it fits me. So I've owned this bike 3 or 4 years, something like that, and I've never had it set up for my weight or whatever, and I've never had it tuned to me. So it's always just been whatever the stock Yamaha stuff is. And so I took the bike into Eric and he did some calibrations for us. So he was playing with this and all these things up here, and basically what he was telling me is how it was set up before with my weight and stuff. The bike was like scissoring, so it would do this I'd go over a bump and it'd squeeze itself together, which was really bad because it was popping me out of the seat. It was doing some really weird things, but most importantly, it was making the bike super unpredictable, which is terrible when you're going really fast around a corner. So you want it to be as predictable as possible. So we got everything tuned in. That was really cool. Check him out. Velocity Calibrations out here in St. Louis, Missouri. He definitely knows what he's talking about. And he actually works with some of the race teams that go to the King of the Baggers. So those Harley bikes, those big old Harley bikes that are ripping around the track. Yeah, he's doing this. He's doing that stuff. So cool guy. Definitely knows what he's talking about. I actually was able to learn a lot from him about forks and suspension and overall stuff. So yeah, definitely go check out his stuff. I basically just went through the bike, made sure that it was tip-top shape. Now bike's in tip-top shape. Reason for that, because there is a reason, we're gonna go to our first track day. I'm actually super crazy busy and a little stressed out right now because there's so many things that have to fall into place for this to happen. We leave tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So not only am I packing up the bike, I'm bringing the SQUID Motor Club tent. We're gonna bring some unreleased hoodies. We're driving from St. Louis all the way out to Buttonwillow, California. We're meeting up with Mad Maxy, MaxWrist, Yammy Noob, Nick from NBT, CJ Media, and a ton of other people as well for the first SMIRA event. That's Social Media Influencer Racing Association, Racers Association. But we're gonna meet up with those guys, and I am so stoked for that. Not only is it my first track day, but it's my first time interacting with other people from social media. I haven't met actually anyone, so I'm really excited to meet a bunch of different people. Oh, Gixxerbrah is gonna be there too, so that'll be cool. Oh, Jared Jerome Jaquavius the Jr. the third. That's his Instagram handle, I think. But he's gonna be out there. He's it's his first track day too. He's challenged me a little bit. He said since it's his first track day and my first track day, we're gonna see who does better. Loser has to eat a whole raw onion. So we're gonna see about that. I'm not super competitive when it comes to stuff like this. Like I said, it's my first track day, so more than anything, I'm going out there to learn. All right, there's a lot of stuff that, you know, I just want to take my time, I want to take it slow. Priority number one, do not crash. As long as that happens, it's going to be a great time. I'm going to have a whole lot of fun, and I'm super stoked about it. I got to break in these tires. There's a lot of things I'm getting used to on the bike as well. This probably wasn't the best thing to do, honestly, not like in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about it, putting all this new stuff. So we've got new chain and sprocket. We've got new brake pads that feel different. Fresh brake fluid is not going to affect anything, but fresh suspensions or fresh suspension setup. So the bike feels a lot different than I'm used to, and I haven't been able to ride that much because I've been so busy coordinating all the hoodies and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Either way, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to have an amazing time. I'm going to have an absolute blast. You guys can actually come out and you can, one, sign up to ride with us on the track, which is really cool. Or you can come out and just watch for free. But make sure you come out March 22nd, March 23rd. The tent will be open starting at 9 a.m. So that's the deal. That's what we got going on. Let's go for a little ride. Pick up a drink because I'm thirsty and I need some caffeinated stuff in my system. I need to get out of the security guard's hair because he was actually a really nice dude. And yeah, let's get going. He wasn't in there. I look like a fucking idiot. It is what it is. I accept my fate. So yeah, guys, first track day. Not only I'm so excited for it, but also really nervous and stressed out. I'm not great socially. How I would define my social ability is like when you watch two white dudes meet each other and one dude goes for a fist bump and the other one goes for a handshake, and then they change at the exact same time. Like that awkward interaction between people, that's how I would describe me socially. I am a walking epitome of white awkwardness. I've never towed anything in my life, and I got a 6x12 U-Haul trailer, and we're gonna load it up with all the like the tent, and I mean there's so many things to like run a tent at an event. I just got to make sure that I grab everything and don't forget anything, and then I have to deal with the stress from not only like loading it up, make sure the bike doesn't have any problems, it's not shifting around while we're traveling or anything like that. So we got to pack it all up, but then you have like this giant weight. I'm super worried that I'm just gonna like forget that there's a massive trailer with my entire life packed into it and just go to merge lanes, you know, Good luck everybody else. And then smack a car, flip the trailer, and total everything that I love. So I hope that that doesn't happen. It'd be a real shame, especially because we'd have a ton of unreleased hoodies in that trailer that could blow up and turn into a big fiery ball of flame. So this is my anxiety watching me, or whatever, however the TikTok sound goes. Is this light ever gonna fucking change? I am a professional motorcycle rider. I know what I'm doing. That is, holy shit, wow! The Taj Garage Mahal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy, look at that monster. That guy is living my dream. That's impressive. Attached to the house. Wow. Alright, sorry about that, a little distracted. We're driving through a really nice area. But yeah, very excited, very nervous, very stressed out. Can't believe that I've actually taken the time to come out and do this today, because I have so many things to do, brother. But yeah, we're here. Time to wake up the neighborhood, say what's up, and hope that we don't get pulled over. Some other information about the track day that I've just remembered. So I bought that Dainese Nissan 03 suit, and I did an unboxing video of that, along with these pants and a jacket, an Alvaro 5 jacket. And I've worn that suit a total of 1 time since I bought it. If you know anything about tracksuits, they need to be broken in like a baseball mitt of some variety, but that one has airbags in it, so you can't just stick it in the oven like I used to do with my baseball mitt. Also, it's a little bit more expensive than a baseball mitt. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. So it's not broken in, it's not conformed to my body whatsoever. So it's going to be very stiff. Very stiff moving around on that thing on a track for the first time. Fortunately, after our first track day, it will be broken in, I've been told. But yeah, ran out of time to do anything there. Is that a fucking... That looked like a coyote, but it might have just been a dog. 10-car garage! Look at that. Wow. And then look at that. That's somebody's house. That's not a resort. No, that's someone's home. Who are you? What do you do? Can you tell me? If it's drugs, I would love to know. This person's just got whatever the fuck that is. I bet they've got millions of dollars worth of horses in that thing. There's a fucking bee in my helmet! Ah! I can't tell if he's out. It was crawling on my visor. Ah! Okay, well, if I get stung and then if you just see me pass out and then hit the pavement, ah! Ah! It's still in there! What's happening? No way! Wind to help a brother out! Blow it off! Ah! Okay. Ah! Holy fuck! Oh, that's not a bee. What are you? Little buddy, I could not see you. I had no idea what you were. You really freaked me out there. Oh, you went up? Alright. Alright, buddy. Fuck off now. Go. Nope. I don't want to... Bro, our journey has ended. Nope. Bye. Oh, that was terrifying. Please don't hit me. Gravel. Yoink. Yoink. Neat. Give to me. Very nice. So one more thing I want to tell you about. It's the first time I'm testing out the Pista as a vlog helmet. I got a new chin mount for it, attached it yesterday, let it cure 24 hours or whatever. My last helmet, the K6, I hate the K6. Don't ever buy a K6. Sorry AGV, but that helmet sucks. especially when compared to the AGV Pista. Everybody's like, oh, the Pista is so expensive, it's so whatever, it's just a helmet talker. No, shut up. No, it's the best helmet ever created in existence ever, hands down, no competition. I don't care about no Alpine Stars, whatever the heck, KYT, whatever the heck, Shoei, whatever the heck. As far as wind noise, it's the worst, I'll give you that. Outside of that, as far as like wind deflection goes and like not snapping your neck based off of a 5-mile-an-hour breeze, you could be driving down the street, 5 miles an hour worth of wind coming right at your face with a K6, snaps your neck off. It just happens. It's happened a few times. I'm just kidding. Don't sue me, AGV. But outside of that, the Pista, best helmet ever. So I wanted to turn it into a vlog helmet, and that's what I've done. Those people think I'm crazy. I've turned it into a vlog helmet, and I've got a microphone in here. I've obviously got my GoPro attachment mounted and all that stuff, but yeah, I wanted to come out and test that out before we go out on the track this week. So that's going to happen. We're going to do that. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see me beat Jared Jerome Jaquavius Jr. III and make him eat a whole onion, or if you want to see me meeting Mad Maxy, Gixxerbrah, any of those people. I'm going to try and record all that. I'm not experienced with YouTube, but we're trying. We're out here. Weather's beautiful. And we're going to try and do some more stuff this summer. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.